afternoon, viewers, and welcome back to the channel. This afternoon is just a lazy, quick snack bread for this evening's meal since we had a big lunch. So I've got here some store-bought dough. I was too lazy to do it myself. So I've just got store-bought dough. You can ask your baker, you just want ready-made dough. Bread dough, normal bread dough, nothing funny. So I'm just going to try and turn it into a nice rectangle. It's now a bit sticky because it's been lying in the fridge, but you get the idea. I can even get out my rolling pin and then I can try and roll it a bit so that it is easier, but you can just pull it, that's also fine. So now on this, here you can see my tin that I'm going to use. So I want it to be sort of that length. It's still going to take time to rise. Now in these little bowls of mine, a lovely colleague of mine has given me some fresh basil today. So I'm going to sprinkle the fresh basil here. Depends on your taste, the amount that you want. I'm going to use that little bit because it's a big loaf that I want to make. So I just spread them out nicely onto the bread. I've got some chopped olives, homemade of course, and I've put some chutney in the olives. So if I just mix that with my hand, and I'm also just going to spread it out over the bread. It looks a bit messy, but don't worry. I am convinced that the taste will bowl you over. So I'm spreading out my olives too with the chutney. Make it a bit more to the center, that it's evenly. And then of course bacon makes everything better. So I've fried a bit of bacon and I'm sprinkling that over. You see there's no real pattern and you can use any filling that you like. I'm not going to use all the bacon, I think there's enough. Although my husband will say there can never be enough bacon, so let's put a little more for him. And then I've got grated cheese. Now you can also use feta cheese. You can use mozzarella cheese. I've just got plain cheddar cheese. And I sprinkle that over. You can also, instead of what I'm going to show you, you can also just use it as a flatbread or a focaccia and bake it in the oven like that. But it's entirely up to you. So let me just quickly rinse my hand from this cheese and stuff, that I've got a clean hand. And then I'm going to show you what I meant with a roll bread at the beginning. So I just take the end of my square, give it a nice pull, and I start rolling. And that end, you can see there properly now, if I've pulled it out a bit, I just make sure that it sort of forms a nice rectangle. Oh, and there I nearly spilled some cheese and bacon. That would have been a disaster. And I just give it a nice pinch that it's closed. So that is what it looks like. And I'm even going to press it in that it fits into my tin, which I have greased before the time. So can you see it fits nicely into the pan? I'm going to let it rise and proof a bit. And once I've done that, I'm going to bake it at 180 degrees for about, I estimate 40 minutes. I will have to give you the exact time because I'm not certain. I always go according to look. So as soon as it's baked, I will show you what it looks like and then cut it. But please, if you think that this might be the thing for you for an evening meal, like my channel and subscribe to it. I will show you the end result. The recipe will be on the Facebook page.